Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning from the heart of La La Land, teaching universal truth, spirituality, consciousness, all the above. Today we're breaking down what is mantra. And I don't know, I'm sure there's many people listening. Some people are very, very familiar with mantra. Other people have probably never even heard what the word is. So I'm going to break this down in a real 101 standpoint, but also from a standpoint of, somebody who has been doing a daily spiritual practice, maybe has been using mantra, so that hopefully this is just a refresher and can remember how powerful the mantra is, and you can bring this conversation into other people in your lives and make a difference and give back, and remember that educating all of our community is really important, because the more we understand why we are doing our daily spiritual practice, and the more we can give that gift away to other people, the more we actually get to have our daily spiritual practice. We get to have our expanding of consciousness. So the title of today's talk is The Power of Mantra. So what is mantra? And it's fascinating because mantra really is more from the Eastern style of daily spiritual practice. It is really the movement of sound upon mind. And in the West, we call it the spoken word. There really is no difference, because what it is it's really the feeling and the vibration behind the word. And we're going to break down a little bit more about that, because language is an interesting phenomenon that many would argue philosophically that is one of the reasons why we are very confused and very chaotic, because our language actually is sound waves that are not necessarily in alignment with truth. And so why would you use mantra? Well, because we're here to direct energy upon mind. We're here to align with Mother Nature and transform our DNA, evolve it. That's what we're here for. We're here to experience this relative place and experience heaven and hell. But if we want to experience heaven, we have to align with the highest accordance of vibration. Everything is energy. Everything is, and at the core of energy is a vibration. It's a sound. So the entire universe's way of communicating is through sound. And even a table, even a chair, at the core, the energy is moving. There's nothing solid. That's all in motion at a sound vibration. And it's the cosmic intelligence holding together that chair and that table through the sound vibration. So basically, a mantra is, as Yogi Bhajan would say, is the creative projection of the mind through sound. It's the man mind. It is the wave or projection. The science of mantra is based on the knowledge that sound is a form energy having structure, power, and a definite predictable effect on the chakras and the human psyche. And from a New Thought perspective, we call it the power of word. We call it that there's the backing of the word that actually is the feeling that is actually informing our subconscious mind, which informs universal law, and in turns creates our entire reality here. And all the, you want to say, what are we sitting in this reality? It's every thought form we've ever created, every sound vibration we have consciously created as spirit together to create this world. As they say, God spoke, and the world came into being. And that's the entire universe is built on vibration. The entire world is built on vibration, and we know that through the Bible. We know that through all the great divine teachings. So how to use mantra. So there's many people will think that there's different Gurmukhi and miscellaneous different languages that are true sound vibration languages, and I get that, and I will honor that. However, I don't 100% agree in that we can literally, the human body is intelligent. You can just go into a state of meditation and begin to use your voice and just tune like singing, and you can begin to have the feeling and the vibration behind it, the visualization, and you will become in accordance with Mother Nature and feel much better. The earth has a vibration. You can go walk on the earth, and literally the mantra of the earth will radiate through every cell of your body, and you will get in tune. But, we oftentimes will think of mantra as affirmations in the West, and affirmations have positive and negative things. First of all, yes, if it is backed, if an affirmation is if you truly believe that affirmation in mind, it becomes a mantra, because you're literally saying that affirmation over and over again in your feeling, in the feeling within your gut. But if an affirmation, a lot of the language around it in the West is actually out of tune. So, it's a real fine line. In many practices of yoga and mantra, there's specific language, there's specific vibration of each word that has an intention behind the word. And do you need to learn that? Many people would beg to argue that you definitely need to, that if you really want to become fully enlightened, you need to. I am not of that mindset. I believe that you can use mantra as sound vibration, which is basically you can really get in tune. Something as simple as doing an Om or Ram. Ram means God, over and over, just getting into one tone over and over. And things like Kundalini Yoga, we use mantras like Sat Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my identity, or Om Namo Gurudev Namo, which means basically the highest of essence that call upon the divine. We call upon the golden chain, we call upon that, and we are that. The truth is our name. We are all of that, and it's linking into that. So what is mantra? It is basically just movement of vibration upon mind. It's directing the mind. Because if you have a scattered mind, you will feel insane. You will go chaotic, right? So if the energy patterns are going all directions and they're chaotic vibration behind the words that you speak, the thoughts that you think, and what you feel, then you're going to have a chaotic life. If you want to get centered and grounded, you need to come into the purest of sound, the purest of thought, the purest of directing your energy. So it's really simple. I don't want to overcomplicate this. This is, you could spend your entire life getting a PhD and beyond in mantra. Really and truly, the science behind sound, the thoughts behind sound, all the different languages and how they relate to sound. And as we know, in many studies, we've tested sound and music around how it affects water, how it affects plants, how it affects all these things. The realities that we know scientifically that vibration affects things. And so right here, I invite us to just have a little affirmative prayer, because that's really what affirmative prayer is. It's to get that sound vibration, the spoken word, into knowing the truth. And so right here, right now, I invite you to close your eyes or keep them open and realize that today is an opportunity to live powerfully from claiming your word, your mantra. And that is always the truth. Truth is what sets us all free. So whether you say that in a sound vibration that is in alignment with the universe, or whether you wholeheartedly know that and feel that and declare that and claim that at a core level, you are one with the entire universe. It's impossible to be in discordance. It's always perfection. And so I realized today that it's really about the universal law is the law of vibration. We align with the law of vibration today. So life is a constant energy exchange through the communication of frequency. Everything is in motion, nothing is solid, and change is inevitable. The vibration of your life is created from your beliefs, which create a certain magnetism within your soul through your feelings. And this phenomenon sends out communication to the world like radio waves, reflecting and repelling the circumstances of your life. Like attracts like, positive energy attracts positive energy, negative energy attracts negative energy. So align with the greatest words, the greatest vibrations. Turn on the most beautiful classical music. Turn off the scattered, hardcore music if you want peace. It just depends on what you want. You can have whatever you want. It's okay. We're here for a relative experience, and there's nothing wrong with being out of discord. It's just an experience of hell versus heaven. So I invite you today in your daily spiritual practice to practice chanting one mantra in your mind all day long. You don't have to say it aloud. You may say, Sat Nam, truth is my identity. You may say Ram, which means God, God, God. You may say life is unfolding perfectly. Whatever that is, to have you feel peace inside. And knowing that, I invite you to be challenged today and be very cautious of every word that you choose to speak into existence today. Because every single thought, every single belief, every single sound that comes out of your mouth radiates, it vibrates, it's a butterfly effect of your entire life. And so on that note, if you've benefited from this, the power of mantra, just get that powerful. Every single word, every single thought is your mantra. Your life is your mantra. And so I know today that you're here to direct energy upon mind, and may you use it for good. So if you benefited from this, please give me a good review on iTunes, iHeart, Google Play, Facebook, wherever. You can find me as Dr. Erin across all social media. You can also get my free app, which has my daily podcast, which has interviews from Focus TV, which has lessons and has 30 guided meditations. You can find that at drerin.tv, and stay tuned for any of the events and courses and whatever else. And just know that I just love being with you. Honestly, I love these mornings as I put these together, just reflecting and remembering, because I can't have anything if I don't give it away. And so on that note, I just say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in gratitude for this, and knowing that all of us get the choice to live our truth. So may you live your truth.